A pixel is, blank, a computer program that draws picture. A picture stored in secondary memory, the smallest resolvable part of a picture. None of these. Which technology is used in optical discs? Mechanical, electrical, electromagnetic, laser technology. Which of the following storage devices can store maximum amount of data? Floppy disk, hard disk, compact disk, magneto-optic disk. EPROM can be used for erasing the contents of ROM, reconstructing the contents of ROM, erasing and reconstructing the contents of ROM, duplicating ROM. Memory unit is part of input device, control unit, output device, central processing unit. Which unit controls the flow and manipulation of data and information? Arithmetic logic unit, central unit, middle unit, control unit. The performance of cache memory is frequently measured in terms of a quantity called bit ratio, NOR ratio, no ratio, hit ratio. Which of the following number system uses only 0 and 1? Decimal, octal, hexadecimal, binary. Which of the following is not an output device? Scanner, printer, flat screen, projector. The programs which are permanently stored in ROM is known as hardware, software, firmware, ROMware.
हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज के इस वीडियो में हम ट्रिपल सी के कुछ ऐसे एमसीक्यूएस लेकर आए हैं जो आपकी तैयारी को और बेहतर बनाएंगे। ये सारे सवाल एंकी डेक फॉर्मेट में उपलब्ध हैं ताकि आप बार बार तेजी से रिवाइज कर सकें। अगर आप पहली बार ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं और एंकी एप्लीकेशन के बारे में जानना चाहते हैं तो डिस्क्रिप्शन जरूर पढ़ें, वहां आपको पूरी जानकारी मिलेगी। अगर आपको ये क्वेश्चन सेट पसंद आता है और आप इसे खरीदना चाहते हैं तो हमें टेलीग्राम चैनल 8XCMCQS पर कॉन्टैक्ट करें। और अगर आपको किसी सवाल या जवाब में कोई गलती लगे तो कृपया कमेंट सेक्शन में टाइम स्टैम्प के साथ लिखें। साथ ही कमेंट सेक्शन जरूर चेक करें, हो सकता है वहां पहले से सुधार दिया गया हो। हर हफ्ते हम नए एमसीक्यू लाते हैं, तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलें। चलिए शुरू करते हैं।
Memory is made up of set of wires, set of circuits, large number of cells, all of these. The earliest calculating devices are abacus, clock, calculator, none of these. The three sequential function of CPU operations are decode, fetch, execute, execute, decode, fetch. Fetch, execute, decode. Fetch, decode, execute. The process of retaining data for future use is called reading, writing, storing, coding. The process of manipulating the data to achieve some meaningful results is called information handling, data sharing, data distribution, data processing. The access method used for magnetic tape is direct, random, sequential, indexed. Blank coordinates the sequencing of events within the central processor of a computer. Logic unit, arithmetic unit, storage unit, control unit. The instructions or programs that are loaded into main memory when a computer is booted are internal commands, external commands, utility programs, bootloader. Which of the following types of memory loses data when power is switched off? Magnetic tape, static random access memory, magnetic disk, CD-ROM. The factor that does not affect the storage capacity of a hard disk. Track density, height of the hard disk drive, recording density, number of plates. Inkjet printers are impact printers, laser printers, non-impact printers, optical printers. A refreshing circuit is required in SRAM, EPROM, DRAM, EPROM. In heap files, records are placed in random order, sequential order, indexed order, printer referenced order. Which type of computer is used for weather forecasting? Personal computer, mini-computer, supercomputer, mainframe computer. UNIVAC is Universal Automatic Computer, Universal Array Computer, Unique Automatic Computer, Unvalued Automatic Computer. CD-ROM stands for Compactable Read-Only Memory, Compact Data Read-Only Memory, Compactable Disk Read-Only Memory, Compact Disk Read-Only Memory. VGA is Video Graphics Array, Visual Graphics Array, Volatile Graphics Array, Video Graphics Adapter. MSI stands for medium-scale integrated circuits, medium system integrated circuits, medium-scale intelligent circuit, medium system intelligent circuit. The capacity of 3.5-inch floppy disk is 1.40 megabytes, 1.44 gigabytes, 1.40 gigabytes, 1.44 megabytes. MICR stands for Magnetic Ink Character Reader, Magnetic Ink Code Reader, Magnetic Ink Cases Reader, none of these. EBCDIC stands for Extended Binary Coded Decimal Interchange Code, Extended Bit Code Decimal Interchange Code, Extended Bit Case Decimal Interchange Code, Extended Binary Case Decimal Interchange Code. BCD stands for Binary Coded Decimal, Bit Coded Decimal, Binary Coded Digit, Bit Coded Digit. Chief component of first-generation computer was transistors, vacuum tubes and valves, integrated circuits, none of above. EEPROM stand for Electrically Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory, Easily Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory, Electronic Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory, none of the above. The computer size was very large in first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation. Microprocessors as switching devices are for which generation computers? First generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation. Which generation of computer is still under development? Fourth generation, fifth generation, sixth generation, seventh generation. Artificial intelligence is associated with which generation? First generation, second generation, fifth generation, sixth generation. Which operation is not performed by computer? Inputting, processing, controlling, understanding. The brain of any computer system is control unit, arithmetic logic unit, central processing unit, storage unit. Pick the one that is used for logical operations or comparisons such as less than equal to or greater than. Arithmetic and logic unit, control unit, both of above, none of above. The computer that process both analog and digital is called analog computer, digital computer, hybrid computer, mainframe computer. Main function of shared memory is to use primary memory efficiently, to do intra-process communication, to do inter-process communication. None of above. The ascending order of a data hierarchy is bit-byte record field file database, byte-bit field record file database, byte-bit record file field database, bit-byte field record file database. What is meant by computer literacy? Ability to write computer programs. Knowing what a computer can and cannot do. Knowing computer-related vocabulary. Ability to assemble computers. A DVD is an example of a hard disk, output device, optical disk device, solid-state storage. The extension of video file is .3gp, .jpg, JPEG. None of these. The extension of web page is HTML, MP3, MP4. None of the above. The computer abbreviation KB usually means key block, kit bit, kilobyte, key byte. Which of the following is not an impact printer? Daisy wheel, dot matrix printer, chain printer, laser. Hard disk is coated in both side above. Magnetic metallic oxide, optical metallic oxide, carbon layer, all of the above. What is the software in computer? Enhances the capabilities of the hardware machine. Increases the speed of central processing unit. Both A and B. None of the above. The smallest unit of storage is bit, byte, kilobyte, megabyte. Main memory is volatile, non-volatile, volatile and non-volatile. None of the above. Print server uses, which is buffer that holds data before it is sent to the printer. Queue, spool, node, none of the above. The CPU, central processing unit, consists of input, output and processing. Control unit, primary storage and secondary storage. Control unit, arithmetic logic unit and primary storage. Input, processing and storage. What is the control unit's function in the CPU? To decode program instructions. To transfer data to primary storage. To perform logical operations. To store program instructions. The most common input device used today is the blank motherboard, central processing unit, keyboard, system unit. The keyboard's keys that are labeled F1, F2 and so on are called function keys, numeric keys, typewriter's keys, special purpose keys. The primary purpose of software is to turn data into blank websites, information, programs, objects. The three main components of a digital computer system are memory, input-output, DMA, ALU, CPU, memory, memory, input-output, CPU, control circuits, ALU, registers. The resolution of a dot matrix printer is measured in megabits, dots per inch, hertz, inches. A nibble consists of blank bits 2, 4, 8, 10. A number system with base 8 is octal number, decimal number, binary number, hexadecimal number. One kilobyte equals blank bytes 1024, 8, 4, 2. Data bus is used in parallel data transfer, serial data transfer, computers using analog signals. None of these. An impact printer uses inkjet technology, thermal technology, electromechanical mechanism. None of the above. The following is not a image file format. .jpg, .png, .pic, .gif. The base of a binary number is 2, 8, 16, 32. Which of the following is not a type of printer? Laserjet, inkjet, impact, jet lag. Which of the following is fastest memory? Secondary memory, auxiliary memory, cache memory, virtual memory. EEPROM stands for Electrically Erasable Programmable Read of Memory. Erasable Electrically Programmable Read-Only Memory. Easily Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory. Electrically Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory. Which of this not a input device? Joystick, keyboard, printer, mouse. USB is unique serial bus, universal serial bus, union serial bus, unknown serial bus. Which of the following is largest memory size? 10 million kilobytes, 10 million megabytes, 100 gigabyte, 1 terabyte. A hexadecimal number A1 has the decimal value 161, 17, 15, 101. An example of a volatile memory is CD-ROM, RAM, ROM, hard disk. The basic architecture of computer was developed by John von Neumann, Charles Babbage, Blaise Pascal, Gordon Moore. Which output device is used for translating information from a computer into pictorial form on paper? Mouse, plotter, touch panel, card punch. Decimal equivalent of the binary number 11,011 is 120, 72, 27, 17. An optical input device that interprets pencil marks on paper media is OMR, punch card reader, optical scanners, magnetic tape. Numbers in base 2 are called as octal system, hexadecimal system, decimal system, binary numbering system. In a single byte, how many bits will be there? 4, 8, 2, 10. A keyboard is this kind of device. Black, output, input, word processing. Which of the following refers to the fastest, biggest and most expensive computers? Personal computers, supercomputers, laptops, notebooks. Non-impact based printing device is dot matrix printer, scanner, laser printer, none of the above. Numbers in base 16 are called as octal system, hexadecimal system, decimal system, binary numbering system. Octal equivalent of the decimal number 567 is 1267, 1067, 1167, 967. Secondary memory is RAM, ROM, cache memory, none of the above. The main circuit board in a computer is called a RAM, CPU, motherboard, all of the above. Which of the following is an input device? Screen, speakers, keyboard, printer. A. Blank is a combination of digital and analog computers. Microcomputer, hybrid computer, mainframe computer, mini computer. Which number system is also called as base 2 number system? Decimal, octal, hexadecimal, binary. The standard ASCII character set supports blank characters. 128, 124, 156, 172. The information stored in the RAM is typically loaded from the computers. RAM, cache, hard disk, BIOS. What are the operations that performed by RAM? Read only, write only, read and write, none of the above. An electronic path that sends signals from one part of computer to another is logic gate, bus, modem, serial port. Which part is responsible for communication between memory and ALU? Logic gate, RAM, USB, control unit. Which of the following is a non-volatile memory? Random access memory, read-only memory, virtual memory, cache memory. The input device that is most appropriate for playing games on a PlayStation is joystick, touch panel, keyboard, trackball.
थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। मेहनत करते रहिए और सीखते रहिए। मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में। तब तक के लिए गुड बाय।